And just like that, we're back, guys. This restart didn't take a long time, and that is because we shut down. We did an orderly shutdown rather than a chaotic one. So hopefully you guys get a notification this time. If you don't, I don't know what's going on, guys. Romance, what's up? Cuba Creel. You guys apparently didn't get the notification for the stream I just did before this. So I had to do a little restart so that the stream would send out that notification to the homies. Let them know it's game time. A little late, but it's game time. These guys are going crazy over here. Probably white bass, but I think I can still cast them. That's throwing me off my line, but I've seen bait going through here, but I can't get these fools to bite. There's definitely bait here. Hopefully you didn't have to work too late, Creel, after all the shenanigans. And I guess we verified that Mrs. Creel was probably too busy watching Storage Wars in order for her to jump in and say that she wanted you to grow your hair out. So, sadly, guys, we may never see long-haired Creel again. But I do have a question for you, Creel. If you were to be long-haired Creel, would you go all natural and whatever color your hair is, it is? or would you color your hair? Seems like Krill will go silent. Maybe he's typing out a well thought out response. He's like, well, you know, actually what I would do is yada, yada, yada. Colin, what's up? Well, I was just checking, Krill. I don't know how you feel about letting your true colors shine through. Now, I mean, I've heard a song about it. There also must be a tournament going on or something, guys, because there was a lot of boats at the ramp. Like, I'm talking about the ramp was almost full. I was like, what the heck? Why are there so many boats out here? There's usually no boats at this time. I know I showed up a little late, but there's usually no boats. Still no notification. Well, I don't even know. I don't know what YouTube is doing right now that no notifications are being sent out. Any of you guys get a notification? We're hoping that we'd pick off at least one just real quick. But that has not been the case. Sadly. No notification. Pues qué pues, YouTube. We are in 6 feet of water. No notifications being sent out to the fish either. The fish have not been notified that it is game time and it is time for us to hook into one or two just to start. And then we probably are going to go into honeycomb and try and see what's out there on some of these points that I've avoided fishing. It's a little breezy today, just a slight breeze. I would think that would help out. It is a little cooler today. Let's get these Saturday morning cartoons going. The antics, something. We gotta get something more than a dude floating on a boat. Okay, the sun just popped out. I was hoping to catch one before the sun popped out, but oh, FYI, guys, word on the street is that Hydrofest will not be coming back next year. Whether that is good or bad, I don't know. Fishing-wise, who knows? All I know is that they will not be coming back. Snizook, if that is really you, well, lucky, lucky you. But if it is not you, then I don't know if that's lucky or not. Right now we are in 7 feet of water. I'm just trying to pick one off and then I'm gonna bounce. Potentially storms might be rolling in at about 3, maybe. Maybe. You never know. Hold on. Let me check and see about a picture that I've been sent. Or not. There's some kind of action behind me. Probably dumb old white bass, but okay. Snizook, you talking about the one you sent yesterday? Because the one you sent yesterday has already been posted. It's in the community post, bro. That's where you can find it. I didn't just show it once here, dog. We immortalized it on the community post. He was wearing a dirty shirt. Excellent. So yeah, bro, it's been immortalized on the community post. Frickin' eelgrass. We're about to move, boys. So Snizook, I will send you that later today as I am currently on the water. Trying to get the $100 payout. What is going on here? Okay, that was a hit. But a miss. is a line of eelgrass that is keeping me from casting across this hump. Once I catch a fish, bro, maybe I'll even do it after that. But I just gotta get that fish first. I don't know if you guys can see this line of eelgrass that's just setting up right there. And the hump's right on the other side of that eelgrass. It's like a force field of eelgrass. I'll cast across it. Who cares? I'll deal with it when I see if I can rip through it with my line. Negative. There will be no ripping through this eelgrass. This eelgrass. I guess we're gonna start Saturday off with a little frustration, eelgrass frustration. It's setting up right there. I'll get a little closer and I will be inside the eelgrass. It's odd because the eelgrass, it's like an eelgrass river. I don't know what is determining that the eelgrass will bundle up and cruise down this little river that I'm in right now. Guess we're just gonna have to go on the move, dudes. Fine. Fine, we will get our first bite from somewhere else. Last cast. Not a big deal. It's just another day. Another puzzle. The eelgrass ended Hydrofest. Interesting. The eelgrass is affecting a lot of things here. Let's go, homies. Where we going, no one knows. We are in 15 feet of water. We are looking at this little underwater, I don't know. I want to say hump, but to me it's not as humpish as our regular humps. I don't see anything particularly interesting here. Nothing of interest. All right, guys, let's see what we can do here. Some eelgrass. We might have to pick a spot that is not it's not full of this floating eelgrass. I think there's just patches here, so as long as we avoid those patches, we'll probably be all right. Or maybe we're not going to be able to. Come on. Dang, who did that wake? I don't think that was me. Do you guys see that wake right there? That wake was insane. Dang you, eelgrass. Leave me be. All right, guys, eelgrass is not going to leave us be. I don't know why. We will have to move to a secluded area that has not a lot of access to an eelgrass river. Right now we are out in the open, so eelgrass can affect us. Oh, I forgot I got this frickin', didn't even change this guy. He had both his claws chopped off. Let's see where I got my trailers. No trailers in there. That's where I should put them. That's easy access. And we'll go with this. This is Okeechobee Craw, I believe. Close enough. Oh, this is a smaller one. This is a baby rage. We're gonna throw a jig down there. Just for a little bit. And then we will move. Why do my pants keep falling? We are in 25 feet of water. The channel is right behind us. I see bait right underneath us. Was that a bite? Was that a bite? I don't know. Might have been a bite. Getting trigger shy out here. I am feeling structure down there. Yo, GM, what up, man? Are you back in the hood, bro? Oh, we got a little break in that eelgrass. Stevenson. Are you fishing in Stevenson? Is that what you're saying? Is that like a lake or something? What up, Condiff? Long drive to Mud Creek at 4 a.m. Corn Diff, that's the same feeling that I'm getting, dog. These fish, they don't even want to be famous. Maybe it's too early for them to be famous. don't even know what their deal is. Oh, so that's what I saw, a tournament over here. But when I got here, bro, they had already all launched. So I was like, there's a couple spots for me to park. I'm good. We gotta get this sucker in the boat, because if we don't, we tried to flip him in the boat and it didn't work. He unflipped himself. It was a spotted bass. Let's see if we can get one of his homies to bite again. Guys, let's picture this. Imagine the non-zero streak is that close. If we cannot get another fish to bite the non-zero streak, it's gonna be close. Could we have lost the non-zero streak off of something like that? Right at the edge of the boat, it hit the, whatever you guys have told me before what it is, but it hit the side of the boat, whatever that thing is called, a banister, a railing, a bailing, whatever it is. Oh man, if I end up losing the non-zero streak off of that, that would be hilarious. There were no good ones yesterday, GM. I can't believe that, guys. That to me looked like a good hook set. Everything looked like it was good to go. Let's try and make up for that stupidity. Have I seen any good birds, bro? Nope. The only bird that we've seen today is a goose, because currently we have a goose egg in terms of number of fish that are in the boat or that we've landed. So we have seen a goose and we're trying to scare that goose away. All right. So I feel a lot of good structure right here. So GM is out angering wildlife. I mean, I guess technically I might be angering a fish when I hook it, but can you believe that, guys? It was that close. Hopefully we don't have any gooses, Snozook. That was a very vital fish right there, guys. Will it break the spirits of the boat? Dun, 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 dun. Tune in on the next Rodcast. Does he continue his non-zero streak? Or was he inches away from continuing the streak? That don't make no sense. Yo, have you guys ever eaten goose? Because the moderator was saying that like geese meat at the store is expensive. But cool, it's expensive. The question is it good? Because I think like duck meat is supposed to be sort of greasy. But I'm no expert. I think I've only eaten it once. And I think I only ate it one time because I was all like, I don't know what the rest of these things are on this menu, so this looks like a duck, so I guess I'll eat it. And it's also not as expensive as all the other things on the menu, so I guess I'll eat it. As far as I know, she was at like Walmart or something. I think, or maybe it was Publix or something, I don't know. I don't know where the moderator shops. Well, I found the rock. Let me put a little anchor waypoint here so that I get exactly in line. Where's the stupid anchor? Did you say lion chops, bro? Are you saying they have lion, that they sell lion meat at Publix? Or am I misreading this from the... No, that says they have lion chops. Who's got lion chops here, bro? You telling me somebody's out here selling Mufasa? Okay, we are free. You talking about Piggly Wiggly? The Piggly Wiggly's out here selling lions. Is the cost of lion cheap? Oh yeah, we've all been dealing with that. Unlimited. Welcome, bro. Also, you probably don't want to know that I hooked into a fish just right now and I lost it. It wasn't huge. It was a spotted bass, but it would have kept the streak alive. And right now, you get the sense that it's going to be one of these days that we're going to have to piece together one or two just to get by. But maybe we're wrong. So I don't know if it's good, Ops. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying they sell it. And also, I'm pretty sure she said they sell it and it's expensive. Carol Baskins. Is that the tiger guy? Or are those two different things? Is that the lady that... I don't know. Something about murder, allegedly. The bird that we ate that your brother made. I don't know, maybe that was quail. No, that was a dove. That was dove. It was gross. So moderator, I believe it was dove. And dove has a lot of dark meat. And I mean, it had a real weird taste to it. And I don't know why my camera is just turning. Sorry about that, guys, if I'm getting you dizzy. So yeah, dove's got this weird taste to it. It's not like chicken, because chicken's got a lot of white meat, but the breast of dove meat is very dark. Well, I think dove is just a cooler looking pigeon. But either way, I was not a fan of dove meat. And I guess nobody here knows what goose meat tastes like, so nobody can say, yeah, go ahead and buy it. It's the best. All right, so doves are pigeons. Doves are pigeons that hired a better agent to give them a better PR. Pigeons get a bad rap. Though I do think some of that pigeons bring on themselves. Maybe if pigeons would do less car shatting, or just, I guess, shatting in general. So I've eaten rattlesnake as well. You know, when they gave me my rattlesnake charm, like in La Bamba, you gotta eat the rattlesnake, you know what I'm saying? But I have eaten rattlesnake. But it was in more of a jerky type setup where, I mean, we just ate the bones and everything. Two turtle pigeons and a partridge. I mean, it just depends on how you flow it right there, bro. Two turtle doves, two turtle pigeons. I could go either way on that. But doves, especially like morning doves, bro, they're way cooler. We used to, actually, Inca doves, like there's a dove version that stays like extremely small, right? Compared to doves and pigeons. And so, big surprise, my dad was in landscaping, right? So he was in landscaping and he cut down this tree, but in that tree there was a nest and he didn't know about it. So they cut it down and then he saw the nest and there was a little bird in there and he saved it, and we raised it, and that little bird, we called him Flip. Lil Flip, because at the time there was a rapper called Little Flip, and he was cool at the time, so we called him Little Flip because Little Flip was cool. So this little dove, he lived inside my parents' house, and he would just go flying all over the house. He would just go flying everywhere. He would land when I had hair, guys. When I had hair, he would land in my hair, and he would just be up there, and then he would just be rubbing his beak like in my hair. I don't know what he was doing. And it would just be like, you know, poking around on my scalp, probably taking off piojos. For those of you who are not bilingual, piojos are fleas in Spanish. So it was probably taking off piojos and what do you call it? And he would just hang out there, bro, or on your shoulder, or just hang out anywhere near you. And then he'd just be doing this cool little coo. It would just be all, you know, chilling right there. It's like, and he would just hang out with you, bro. Then he'd fly into his cage whenever, and he would just roam the house. Now, you would find every now and then little shats, bro, but they were the tiniest shats, and you'd just be all like, whatever, pick it up, no problem. He would fly all over the house. He'd just be cruising around. That was his domain. Until sadly, my parents had left. My parents had left to go somewhere or whatever, and nobody was at the house. And we had a Jack Russell who had just had puppies. So she was also in the house. And she escaped from her cage and decided that she wanted to go murder Flip. So Flip was in his cage just trying to escape death. And instead, at some point, his wing must have been out of the cage, and the Jack Russell ripped his wing off. Poor Flip. It was a sad day. It was a sad day in the Sevilla household when family pets turned on each other and murdered. And one was murdered in cold blood. Flip was the bomb, bro. Oh no, bro. Flip, he would land on the ceiling fan blades, and he would just be chilling right there. Then he'd cruise around. He'd be flying all over the place, dog. As soon as you sat down, he just and would just chill with you. Sometimes he landed on your head. Sometimes he just flew a little bit onto your head. From your shoulder, he would go. But man, those Jack Russells, anything smaller than them, bro, these guys are out to murder it. So once she probably had been in her cage with her puppies the whole time, just plotting. She's like, if I ever get out of this cage, I'm gonna murder that guy. It's probably what she was doing. Because this dog was, I mean, that's not the first thing that she killed. She was anything smaller than her. Oh no, dog. When my parents came home, Flip was in his cage without a wing, and they were just like, oh, what happened here? Emily was loose. And then they knew. And Flip, he had to have his head popped off. Pobre Flip. And then in the house, there was a moment where there was nothing but sadness. You were expecting Flip to jump on you, and he never came, bros. He never came. You never heard you never heard that again, and we're like, something's missing. What is it? My parents have like Texas Longhorns, the actual bull, not the team, but they have a mount of that, and he would always just fly up onto that thing and just survey his realm. Bro, that was the only way. We had to end it for him. Pobre Flip. Pobre Flipped. Or Flip. So let's see what we've accomplished today, guys. We lost the fish to keep the streak alive. And now we talked about Flip. Now let's catch a fish. Let's do it for Flip, boys. Flip! All right, let's focus. We're gonna pull one in for little Flip. And when we do, I'm gonna coo like him. If I remember. I'm trying to find that rock. There's a spot right here, and I think I need to cast a little bit to the right where there's definitely a lot of rock. I mean, I can feel it over here, but this one, like, you go into some kind of pit. Now, Creel's gonna tell me it was a tree, but I'm sure this is a rock. That's probably the line. Ah, poured out a little dew for Flip. Creel, that's what's up. Little Flip. Now, don't you go licking up the floor, Creel. Because like, oh, I can't waste this dew. Little Flip. I'm not even sure if it was legal to have little Flip in the house. You guys are probably like, that is a migratory bird. You cannot be keeping blah, blah, blah. You got to turn it into an animal shelter and blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, little Flip was gangster. So he would never have survived in your in your bird sanctuary. I mean, technically, he didn't survive where we had him, but he survived for a long time, dudes. This guy was like a full-grown Inca dove. You'd just be chilling and he'd serenade you with his dove coos. All right, we're gonna have to move. That one bite, he got away, and then after that, he went and told everybody. He's like, dudes, don't bite. This fool's back. Let's move, guys. As the outsiders say, let's do it for Johnny. But I'm gonna say, let's do it for Flippy. Even though his name was Little Flip, but I had to adjust it a little bit. Let's do it for Flip. We got to, boys. We're gonna go to the honeycomb hideout, guys. And we're gonna see what we can get out of this place. With our broken hearts. We just think, guys, we would have never gone down this route if it weren't for that fish that we didn't catch. So let's blame it on the fish. And then we will go catch one and be all like, yeah. And then we will coo. Remember, guys, we got to coo like Little Flip. Because we coo like Little Flip. Yo, hold on a second, bro. Snazook, it can't be just any dove. A dove is a dove, dog, by any other name. But what he was a particular dove. He was an Inca dove. That's a tiny, small bird, bro. Now, if Creel presents me an Inca dove, then I will be impressed. And I'll be like, dang, dog, you like me. You really like me. But if it's not an Inca dove, then I will just consider it to be very disrespectful, as Little Flip would not have wanted a regular dove a step above a pigeon. I'll stiff arm you. I was about to have to stiff arm a cormorant. So Ops, there you go, bro. I saw a cormorant. don't know. Now, definitely krill, after we got off the water, there were definitely storms happening because I was trying to put this battery on and there were storms, lightning, all kinds of stuff that we could see in the direction of the lake. Like Ruben looking out, dog, and letting us know. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. There are a lot of boats over here in this honeycomb area. It's a busy place in here, guys. Somebody's fishing the hump that the point that I was going to, I think, maybe not. But anyways, we're gonna side image this area. There is a creek channel that goes through here. All right, they are not on that. So I believe that I am also going to delete some of my waypoints because some of these waypoints are like, they play with your head, right? Because these are memories. So we are going to attempt to rewrite history. All right, where's this gentleman going? I don't know where he's fishing. It looks like he's just doing some scoping, but all right, I think we're good. All right, so we're in 15 feet of water right now, guys. We are just cruising over the top of this flat. We came up from the channel, which was like 30 or 40 feet, and now we are in 15 feet. It looks like there's some grass and stuff. But that is not what we are concerned with. We're moving off to where it drops off again and then comes back up again. There's a point over here that I hope there's some fish on. If they are not there, then I am going to be mad at the fact that Flip got taken apart by that Jack Russell. All right, we are on the drop now, and it is a drastic drop. It goes from 15 and it drops. We are gonna look at this area over here. Now let's go a little chill right here because it's gonna come back up. There was a bait ball on that. Okay, it's starting to come up. It comes up to about 20 feet. Now out over here. It's going to drop again. All right, so it seems like on the drop. Okay, we are in 25 feet right now. We're gonna try and position on that other waypoint that I have. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. These waypoints have been like bothering me, like lining up on them. Seems like back in the day I didn't seem to have a lot of problem doing that. But now, I got a little issue. All right, so that's about 15 feet right there. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to do it for Little Flip. Little Flip, we got you, dog. All right, I think we're lined up. I think we're lined up. We'll go to there. Okay. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it for Flip, Little Flip. All right. So it should be in that direction. We are in 25 feet of water. The sun is at our back. A midget dove. The water temp right now is 85 degrees, Doug. 85 degrees. Well, I don't know why you would need a plane ticket to Mexico, Snizook, because we were in New Mexico. That's where my dad was working. He might have even been El Paso, who knows? Down in the southwestern town of El Paso, I found a Mexican Inca dove. I captured it and brought it to the Latin assassin, showing him some brotherly love. There you go, guys. Just remixed whatever that song is. Creel's gonna say I'm not American and that I should have known the name of that song, because that one is from the area that I was from. My bad, Krill. We're throwing a deep diving crank, guys. We are in 25 feet of water. I just want to see if there's an active fish or two so that we don't have to slow roll them. We are this far from the bank. I see fish arches. I'm telling you guys, there's a little creek channel that comes in through here and goes out that way. So there is activity of fish cruising through this little highway. But will they go my way? Maybe not. I mean, right here, I'm seeing a bait ball and some arches following. Are you a Bama fan? I think you are. But I don't want to assume. You might like Auburn, who knows? But I'm pretty sure you're a Bama fan. Dude, I don't understand what these things are on the fish finder. It's like fireworks or something being shot straight up. I don't understand it, bros. What is this? Is there underwater warfare going on right now that I do not know about? Because look at this. It's like Katy Perry's down there singing Firework, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck is that all about? Who is shooting freaking torpedoes at me? Whoever it is, apparently I got some defenses. Ah, Krill's a roll tide. Ah, that's why Krill took a shot at me, because I'm a Texas fan. And Texas just came to the SEC to put a whooping on a certain team, but I'm not going to say what team that is. But we know. Oh, we know. All right, we got to put these sun covers on, because if we had our sun covers, at least the gloves, then we wouldn't have been gill plated by that white bass. So dumb. We also should get a drink of water. Roll Tide. In case you guys are not Tide fans or Longhorn fans, just, if you're brave enough, go ahead and type in what college team you guys root for. Since Creel brought it up and we're all going to start this college rivalry before the football season even starts. Thanks, Creel. All right, we'll put this around the neck for now. Did she have my clothes laid out in the morning? Yeah, dog. How do you think I'm dressed? You think I would have picked this outfit? Dog, I would not have picked this outfit. I would have been out here in Chuck Taylors, some Dickie shorts. Well, I'm just going to say it how it's known in the streets, a wife beater. My belt hanging down to here. And I'd just be right here with my lokes. Be like, ora si vato, we are going to be fishing today. Let's see if we can get our streak. In fact, she tells me how I'm supposed to speak every day. We have to continue this streak for little Flip. Also, we have to catch a fish so that we could do the 3.5K subscriber giveaway video. That, guys, will be the last giveaway that we will have until we reach 4K. And we have significantly slowed down in subscribers, but I think it's because, people during the winter, the subscriber count kept going up and up and up, but I think that's because I was the only idiot on the water in the winter. So people were like, well, I can't get out on the water because I don't know, whatever reasons you have. So I might as well watch this dum-dum be out there in the freezing cold. What an idiot. But now they're like, oh, well, it's not that cold. I can go fishing too. And so they're out living their lives, fishing, doing their thing, which, that's what we want. Like right now, all the homies who can go out and fish around and find out, heck yeah, have at it. Is that your current outfit right now, bromance, or are you just saying that that's part of your potential ensembles? Travis, were you watching yesterday's? See, that's the thing, guys. You give them a little bit of leg and then they want more. So that's why it was a dangerous thing to do. It was very dangerous to expose the beauty of my leg. Oh, that's what's up. He's got all the gear on today. Man, I gotta look into making some basassin chonies, bro. For those of you who are not bilingual, that is the slang term for underwear. And then that way, bromance would have... Why is Creel throwing up? Is it because of my leg or because of the underwear? Maybe he's going to throw up again because of the proposed Bassassin chonies, bro. He'll throw up, but then Creel will be all like, I need to get me a pair. I'm trying to look for that area that I put the waypoint on. I'm not feeling what I thought I should be feeling. There should be broken up rock right here where I saw some Tic Tacs on. But again, if my line is not right, then I'm not going to feel anything. I could be slightly off. Most people say that I'm slightly off, but not off enough. Oh, that's double throw ups. Yeah. Oh, dang. That would be repping hard right there if bromance had the whole ensemble. But that'd be very dangerous, bromance, because you'd walk out there into the wild and then the chicas would be all like, whoa, why is this guy oozing je ne sais quoi? This guy is oozing whatever we are looking for. You'll be oozing it, dog. You'll walk around and be like, ladies. You'll tip the hat to them, ladies, and they'll be all like, oh my God, who was that? In fact, there'd be probably a little montage that would happen, bro. There'd be a camera right in front of you, and you'd just be walking around. There'd be some music playing, and you would just be walking through random parts of town, camera focused on you, and then ladies would be having, I'm assuming you live in a city or something, so you're walking on the sidewalk. There's a couple cafes or whatever that have tables out on the sidewalk, or have a patio area, and as you walk by, the ladies would be talking to each other as they're eating, and then they'd just be all like, what? Both of them would look, and then they would giggle, and they'd be like, ooh, did you see him? Oh my God, he's so handsome. He's oozing je ne sais quoi. And then boom, bro. Bromance has a trail of ladies following him. I don't know what music would be playing at that point in time, but there would be some kind of music that would go with all that. No, bromance. Shoes is not too much. But one thing you have forgotten is you got to have socks to go with that. Because somebody in the streets could do a sock check, fool. And then what are you going to do? Creel's already waiting to order this stuff.